Utah family, what go on? What go on? It's your boy D. And you know I got my guy Larry Frank Jr. with me in the building for another live show with Utah. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us without you, baby. Kane Nation, my people, our people. Welcome tonight to the People's Show, of course. Utah. Y'all already know what it is. How everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday. I hope you had a good week. We got a game tomorrow still. Two more games, Larry Frank.
Two,
Big bro. Two more
two.
games, man. How was your week, Larry Frank, man? Talk to us, man. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good?
What's
Sigmund, what
happening?
it do? Some of this stuff is old too, y'all, man. These texts, because what I did, Larry Frank, I
Hmm.
set the show for the 16th. So that was
Okay.
a mistake on my part. So I
Okay.
had to go back in and I had to change the show. Joseph Bernard, what's up, family? How you doing?
Yeah.
I had to go back in and change the show and put the right date in. So some of these the show was set for like the 16th, and I think that we had people that was in the chat and we actually
Okay.
didn't have a show. So that was my fault. I apologize to all of you guys. That was on me. Brother Jay Blaze, what it do? Philo, what up? So Larry Frank, man, how was your week, brother? Talk to me. What's
Oh
good?
man, another standard week, routine week. No complaints. I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm just fatigued from everything that did happen this week. I think coming off of that game Saturday, losing that game in the fashion how we lost, and then the controversy, with Corey Flagg's comment.
You
See the
already know
site.
Joseph Bernard.
See the site, JB. See the site. See the site. All colors,
Man, we got
all sizes.
talk to him.
It's on there.
Talk to him, Frank.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think, starting from the loss on Saturday, much love, much love. You got it right now, Cuban. You got it right now. Um, from Saturday through the controversy, um,
Thanks for the
just the
donation, brother
fatigue.
Jay Blaze.
Shouts out, brother Jay. Shouts out, brother Jay. Just the fatigue on coaching. What's up,
Eddie, what up?
JD? What's up,
What's up,
JD?
brother? Drive safe, boy.
The fatigue from the coaching situation. Jo, what's up? What's up?
This guy.
There
This
you go. I knew it. And
guy.
then let's see if I can let me see if I can get this thing popping, man. But I think we,
Oh, hey,
just
Joseph Bernard,
everything.
tell him I'm sorry, bro.
JB
Hey,
about to get in
tell I got
trouble.
it, man. Tell wifey, man. Hey, you already know, man. Shoot me what you need to shoot me, man, in the Gmail, man. You already told me we'll make it happen, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Joseph. Thanks for the donation, brother,
Appreciate the
man.
dono,
Appreciate you,
Joe.
man.
Appreciate the
Thank you.
dono. Yeah, man. Just overall, long story short, I'm just fatigued, man. And then, the news broke about Blake James on Monday, and you go from, like emotional roller coasters. You know what I'm saying? You go from being aggravated and you go from being really hopeful last Friday, thinking that you had a victory, right? You're gonna go into Doak and win that game. You come out the gate 17 nothing. You know,
Jeffrey O'Neal,
appreciate
thank
you
you, brother.
stumbling. You find
Yeah.
a way to come back and take a lead, so you're feeling good, only to have your high just taken away with another L. And then the fact that it was Florida State, that took it out you. And then, you got the next controversy the next day. And then you go from being down on that low to getting back kind of on a high because Blake James, well, not kind of, you getting on a high because Blake James gets fired. So we all love that. But
Right.
then you go back into the reality of you still got your boy as the head coach. And it's a slight possibility that he can still be retained. It's not etched in stone that he's definitely out
Right.
because the brass, they're going to do an evaluation, and it's a couple of, and me and Cuban Kane talked about this earlier this week, and it's a couple of Manny backers that are boosters, and they're going to get together with the president, Julio Frank, and the new AD, whomever that will be, and actually evaluate Manny. So it's not a definite foregone conclusion that Manny is out. And the thing that kind of scares me with that, if they can't get their guy, if they can't get Mario, if they can't get Lane, or maybe anybody else that's high on their list, they're not going to hire just any coach just for the sake of getting rid of Manny. Because if you don't make a good hire, you got another 3-4 years of issues. So it's a possibility that Manny could be retained. And I guess, D, coming off of all of that, and it's like, I want to be excited. What up, Josh Ayers? How
I
you
said,
doing?
what's up, brother?
I want to be excited for the game tomorrow, but real talk, I'm not. I mean, I hope they win. I want them to win, get bowl eligible, handle that business. It's still Virginia Tech, old Big East rivalry. Get that W. But at the end of the day, I look at overall what the season was. You come into the season with the third most experienced team in the country, and you're 5-5 in November, right before Thanksgiving. We shouldn't have been 5-5. And then if you look at the way the freshmen are playing, you had the third most experienced team in the country backed by these freshmen. So 5-5 shouldn't be. What JB said, I heard Mario has to clear up some things. Something with Nike about his contract. Yeah, you know what? It's a lot of unfinished business all over the place. I mean, you got that with Mario, and you got the Lane situation where it was dropped that he wants to come to Miami. If the job is available, he would take it. Um, but then you gotta wonder, is that a way to do contract negotiations or what? Let's see, Brother Jay. It was reported that Lane would come. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. But the thing about it, um, I think Nevin Shapiro had something to say about that. I read that Nevin Shapiro was passing comments, and I'm like, of all people, dude, you should be the last person going public with anything right now around Miami. Like, bro, just sit on the sidelines, sit this one out, and just be a cheerleader, dude. Don't go public. So it's a lot of unfinished business that has to happen. I do think timeline of events. I think you will get your AD sometime next week because there's going to have to be a decision made on Manny after the Duke game. And they're not going to make a decision like that without an AD because, right or wrong, the AD is going to have to get the credit for that. So you've also got signing day coming up in a couple of weeks as well. So I think you see an AD hired sometime next week before the ultimate decision on Manny is passed after Duke. What's Josh said? Brandon said in the interview through his sources, Mario does not want to come to Miami and that his next move is to Alabama. And I can see that. I can see that because, you know, why is Mistake Diaz still coaching? Well, Cuban is more or less because of the buyout. They by keeping him until the end of the season, they'd save $2 million on the buyout. I mean, if you fire him now, what good does it do? You gonna pay him an extra $2 million?
Jeffrey
So
O'Neal,
yeah,
I'm with you, Jeffrey O'Neal. It's going to be hard to
yes,
keep excited for
I'm with
next
him
year
too.
if Manny's still the coach. Man, bro,
Totally agree.
I
I'm with
totally
him on that.
agree with you.
I'm with him on that. I'm with him on that. But
What's up, Fila? What's going on, Fila? How you doing,
what's up,
brother?
Fela? What's up, Fela? Don't think Lane is coming. Lane got fired on TV. He want to beat Nick bad. Yeah, he do, but can he do that at Ole Miss? That's my question. Can he do that at Ole Miss? And the thing, Fela, that I'm wondering is at Ole Miss, he has to see Nick Saban every year. And in my opinion, in my humble opinion, Lane will never have a roster of talent at Ole Miss that is better than an Alabama roster. Now, he can have one at LSU. He can have one at Florida. He can have one at Miami. But he will not have one at Ole Miss. Nick not leaving Bama when he got a new contract. Right. Nick Saban is 70. Nick is good. This is probably his last contract, so you could probably expect Nick to go another 4 or 5 years, whatever the duration of his contract is, because he ain't gonna fall off. It ain't like it's gonna be like a Bobby Bowden situation or a Philip Fulmer situation. Nick is not gonna fall off. Nick is gonna be right there, winning 10, 11 games a year until the very end, until he's ready to hang it up. And we got to
Right,
deal with it. College football has to deal with it.
right, right. Just joining the show. It's Friday night. You on One the People Show. Utah BHN 1975. What's going on, brother? How you guys
What's up,
doing?
bro? What's up, B&H
I,
1975?
I want to apologize ahead of time, you guys, if you see any bad connections with the internet traveling again. Came down to the indoor sit down, man, with some of the former Kane players, Larry Frank, man, and it was a damn good little round table, man, with the guys that they had in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Real good. Think shout out to Melvin Brad, man, who put on a good event. It was man, Brett Romberg, Lamar Thomas, Earl Little, Jesse Armstead. Um, man, there was a lot of guys. Hell, I seen AC Tellison.
Mm-hmm.
Had I mean, they had a bunch of guys in there, man. You had Eddie
Tolbert
Brown in there.
Bain.
Obert Bain was in there, bro. We can go on, man. I didn't know Kenny Phillips was as big as he was, bro. That's a
Yeah.
big dude. Oh my God.
I was shocked when you text me that. When you text me and told me that he was so big, I was like, huh?
I mean, it's
Joseph,
just
who?
like Joy. What's that?
No, I
Go ahead,
just
bro.
wanted to answer Joseph's question right quick. Who would I like? My personal choice, if we can't get one of the big two, the top two, is Billy Napier. But if we can get Lane out of Lane and Mario, Lane is my choice. Yeah.
It is Joseph Bernard. It's going to be
Yep.
on Crowded. I think they're going to be releasing it real soon. JB, definitely check it out, man. It was very interesting. The guys, they were coming up with different ideas on how they can get the program back up to par. You know, everybody had different ideas, and they were all great ideas. And
Right.
I think the guys are passionate about wanting to see the program getting back to where it was.
Right.
And I think, man, we was in there, man, for like hell about 3 hours, man. And it was great, man. I got to meet Miami Flow, man. I got to meet X for the first time, man. X crazy, man. That's my guy. Shout out to X. I got to see Screeter.
Yeah.
Screeter a celebrity, man. Screeter that dude, man. Screeter a
Oh
celebrity,
yeah.
man. Screeter
Oh
come
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Screeter come in, man, and just own the room, man. Screeter, man, the big homie, man. That's my guy, man. Screeter a celebrity, man. But I
Yeah.
got
You can't go wrong with Streeter, bro.
Hey, shout out to Coach Hayes, man. What to do, Coach Hayes? What's good, man? I still think that's a guy that got to get an opportunity, man. At some point in time, man. The man knows his football, man. But yeah, it's a good roundtable discussion, man. Good, man. Like I said, they asked the guys questions, man. They gave each one of the guys an opportunity to answer the questions, and I mean,
Hmm.
the guys were passionate. They was they are looking for the U to get back to where we used to be. Everybody wants the U to get back, no doubt
Yeah.
about it. No doubt about
Right.
it. They want to get the program, and they just want the university to acknowledge the fact that they're there for the players and give them the opportunity for the players to be able to ask them questions and come to them if they want to, talk to like former players and know the history of the U. If they just anything like dealing with their position or anything, give them the opportunity because these guys been there and done that. So,
Right.
to whoever coming in, man, let these guys let these guys get to the players to be able to do that, man, because they want to help. They really want to help.
I wanna
Yeah.
address a couple of comments. Phil
Uh-huh.
had just had a comment. He
Mhm.
said, "You got the money, take your time to get the right coach." And I agree with that. I agree with that to an extent. I think the problem right now is that you're working against the clock with so many other big programs that are right now looking to hire. Um, you have to see ultimately like I said, the rumors down here and everything I'm reading and hearing down here on local radio is LSU is going to offer Lincoln Riley out of Oklahoma. That news broke, and I've been hearing it on local radio. I'm hoping that would happen because Lincoln Riley would definitely save a lot of the other candidates. Because really, LSU is two schools that I'm worried about. LSU, because if it comes down to LSU in Miami, they're going to take LSU. because LSU is more championship ready. You're 2 years removed from a national championship. Um, the second school that I'm worried about is going to be Florida, because I do think Florida fires Dan Mullen. I think tomorrow you got to see how that game against Missouri goes. I think Missouri's going to challenge them, and honestly, I think Florida State will beat them. I think Florida State will rise to the occasion because Florida is a train wreck. So if Dan Mullen, plus he wants to go to the NFL. So if he's not retained, not only do you have to contend with these other big programs across the country, you got to contend with your other rival in the state. And listen, Lane loves Miami, but Miami ain't the only school in Florida. So with that being said, if Florida is available, um, that could be a problem. That could very well be a problem. So you got to contend with these other coaches and these other schools and these other potential hires. And that's the thing that, kind of worries me. You don't have to worry about like TCU, not even USC, in my opinion. But with SEC schools, technically, you're in SEC country, being in Florida, that is a threat. That is a threat.
Um, from what all of the guys were saying last night, money is definitely not an issue. So
Right.
I guess it's about, like you were saying too, they want to get the right guy in versus just getting a guy in, you know. And who knows who that guy gonna be? You know, they threw up a couple of names as far as like who some of the guys were saying they want to see as the athletic director. You know, it was a lot of Mario's, it was a lot of Alonzo's, it was a lot of AC Tellison too. He got a couple of nods on, possibly giving him an opportunity. But again, it's like they said, in order to get, they want somebody that's homegrown in that position, somebody
Right.
that knows the culture, and hopefully that whoever they choose, it'll be the right guy that he can bring the right coach in. So let's
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
And I'm gonna tell you something, man. I mean, I've never been just as much as I'm hoping for a good coach, the AD, and I mean, right on cue with brother Jay Blaze. The AD selection has to be right there as well. It has to be. Now, credit what Phil is saying, which is true. SEC money is definitely longer than ACC money. However, Miami made provisions. And I'm led to believe by Miami making those provisions to extend and a lot for 20 to 30 million more for the football budget. That leads me to believe that they are serious about hiring somebody that's worthy. Because now, by having more money for the football budget, that gives them more money to offer in a contract because you have these other high profile programs. You can't compete with them when it comes to contract offers. The LSU guy is probably going to get 9, 10 million a year, and you're only offering top side of 5. So you got to have more money. Now, most other programs, you can go toe to toe with them. But credit to what Fielder said, SEC programs, you ain't going toe to toe with them. So what you want to do is hopefully they get the guys they want that's not on Miami's target list. And then it leaves the guys that is on Miami's target list, and you got the money to be able to go through and try to work that deal and get who you ultimately want. But
Mhm.
AD has to be in place because whoever is hired as the coach, you better believe they're not hiring a coach without an AD, because if this coaching situation don't work, somebody has to take the blame. And before the university takes the blame, or the boosters take the blame, or whoever up there takes the blame, that will go on the AD. So they're gonna hire an AD. That's why I say I truly believe this week, prior to the Duke game, an AD will be named. Because after the Duke game, the evaluation and the ultimate decision has to be made. And they ain't gonna, you know, screw around with that because time is of the essence right now with that.
It's you talk, baby.
I'm with Josh Harris. Oh, I'm sorry, Joseph, but no. Man, just tell Manny to pack his bags and go.
I agree.
I mean, I'm just on that train right there because it's like Jeffrey O'Neal said, man. I can't get hyped up for next year, man, and knowing that if this dude coming back, it's gonna be the same thing again.
Right, right. You can't get excited, man. Like how can you get excited knowing? Because here's the thing. Everything was the foundation was laid for what should have been a magical season this year. I'm not saying national championship, but after Bama, no less than 10 wins. I could see a
Mhm.
slip up somewhere, but the ceiling should have been 10 and 2. 10 and 2 ACC contention. And of all seasons, this would have been the year you could have won the ACC. You would have got a Premier Bowl, New Year's Six Bowl. You could have basically taken a stronghold over the state of Florida with Florida State and Florida having issues. Man, so much stuff fell by the wayside this year.
Yeah,
And
def-
it's just I guess that's why I'm just kind of in the funk right now with all of this. Like I
yeah,
want to be
I agree.
excited, but I can't help it.
Wouldn't it be more profitable if Miami went back to being independent? Maybe.
The thing with that is the money in TV contracts. And you want that ACC network money. Also, we are understaffed and assistance from top to bottom. The program needs strong evaluation. Absolutely. Totally agree, Brother Jay. Totally agree. But getting back to the other comment, that's the thing about Miami and really college football, where I want to say becoming a business now. Um, Notre Dame can pull off an independent network. Texas can do it. I mean, at the end of the day, look at what you have. Look at the money. Look at the backing that they have. I'm not saying Miami couldn't do it, but right now they can't. You haven't been winning. If you would have had these kind
Exactly.
of
That's the only
deals,
thing.
right? If you would have had these kind of opportunities back in an early 2G after 2001, you could have had the Hurricane Network because you are a national brand. Miami fans are all over the country. They're just like Cowboy fans. We've talked about it before. Just like Cowboy fans, just like Laker fans, just like Yankee fans. It's a brand. It's a national brand. These Alabama fans you're seeing, these are new school Alabama fans. They ain't, man, come on, man. Ain't nobody was rocking with no Alabama back in 1998, but they was rocking with Miami. So it would be nice to see them go independent, have their own network, and get more TV revenue. But the sad truth about that is they've fallen short so long. It's pretty much impossible at this point. So first things is you got to be able to fill that stadium. You got to be able to fill that stadium and get some solid representation from the fan base. You know,
I
FEMA,
agree. Yeah.
you hit the nail on the head, brother. You hit the nail on
That's
the
what we've been
head.
talking about, man, for the last 2 years, man. Was this
Yes,
defense, man? And
yes, you hit
when
the
I made
nail
the
on the head.
prediction of 8-4, man, like I mean, man, it was solely because of that, man. Because I just didn't see the team getting any better.
Right.
Not because I was against Manny, man, but we wasn't seeing the
What's
team
up, Sigma?
improving. Say, man, what's going on? How you doing, brother? We wasn't seeing the team improving. Definitely not on the defensive side of the ball.
Right.
You
Right.
I mean, you seen the letdowns, Larry Frank. You seen the
Every week.
letdowns game after game, week after week, man. We watched it, and I mean, right now, what we're 5-5,
5-5.
more, 2 more games to go. Virginia Tech tomorrow. It's a 7:30 game. Frank, what you predicted tomorrow? What you want to see out of the team?
I just want to see them win. I mean, I don't care how they do it. Just win. Get bowl eligible. Eric Myrick, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
What's up, you
I
man?
just want to see them win, you know. But what I want to see, what I'm looking forward, like I'm hoping for them to win. What I should say is what I want to see. I want to see how Manny approaches this game because with the changes that's happening right now, what Manny are you going to get? Are you going to get Manny that's going to throw everything but the kitchen sink in desperation because he wants to save his job? Are you going to get lethargic Manny that knows he's out of here because the AD is out of here? So his 9 times out of 10, his time is done. Is he just going to lay down as a coach? I mean, what was it like in practice this week? What is the response to Manny this week in practice? Coming off of a Florida State loss, a game that they know they should have won. It's so many variables here, man, that when you really look at it, it's a lot I want to see. You know, I don't think the defense is going to hold its own tomorrow. I really don't. Appreciate you, Teach Real. Appreciate you. I don't think the defense is going to hold its own. Honestly, the defense I think has packed it up for the season. You got the young guys that are playing, but they're doing the best they can do. They can't do it all. You know, I'm at work and I can't think of anything to stop you mid sentence, especially since the hoodie bandit isn't in the room in KH. I needed that laugh, man. See, Josh never fails, man. Josh always brings it, man. I needed that laugh, man. My dude, my dude. But yeah, man, the defense only has like a handful of guys that are really doing it. I mean, the linebackers are not going to do anything. Nesta is like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You don't know what to get with him on the front, you know, in the trenches. You know, Zach McLeod is non-existent. Um, like I said, Cam, Avante, and James, you can expect. I'm hoping Corey can, you know, represent. DJ Ivy, God only knows how that's going to turn out. I seen something today that Miami's looking to hire Randy Shannon back as defensive coach. You know the only problem I have with that, Jo? Like, and I get it. You know, I get when people. I've heard him. I've heard Muschamp. I've heard people suggest Charlie Strong. I want to paint a picture here. I want to use LSU as an example. I only use them because I'm down here, and it's just so much that then fell off that I try to tie to make people kind of understand some certain things. Bo Pelini was brought back last year. I be Manny not gonna say not one time. Yeah, nah. Bo Pelini came back last year as the defensive coordinator. Yes, I'm with Brother Jay. Absolutely. But when Bo Pelini came back, Coach O thought he hit a home run assistant hire. Sigmund heard the music. He heard the music. The point I'm getting to is just because they were great at a previous era, previously at a spot, the game has changed. You didn't have what you see right now back in the mid 2000s. And you didn't have what you see right now being so successful. You might have had the beginnings of it, like with the Wildcat. That was kind of the beginnings of spreading things out. But not too many people were able to have success running the Wildcat. A handful of teams may have done that. I know Auburn was good with the Wildcat back when it started or whatever, in college. But I say all that to say this. Bo Pelini was a great defensive coordinator at LSU back in the 2000s, in the early mid 2000s. They brought him back, and guess what? They had the statistical worst defense in program history. So when I hear people say, man, much love to you, Brother Jay. Much love to you, Brother Jay. When I hear
I'm
people,
gonna reach out to you after the show, man. I know, man, you was talking about a situation earlier too, man. I hope all is well with that.
prayers to you,
So,
Brother Jay. Prayers to
love you,
you.
bro.
Yep. When I hear people throw some of these names out, it's like nostalgia. It's kind of like you looking for like us right here. What's up, E. Taylor?
How
Thank
you
you, thank
doing?
you. It's kind of like us right now. We a couple of middle-aged cats. We in our 40s, our mid-40s. And it's kind of like you want to hear, let's say, Bone Thugs and Harmony drop a brand new rap album. And we thinking it's going to be number one on the charts. It's going to break records and all of that. Guess what? The era of music right now, it ain't going to even be known. The only ones that are going to like it and know it is going to be us because that's our era. That's what we came up with. And that's the
Thank you,
thing.
Sigmund.
Appreciate you, Sigmund. Appreciate you.
Read that
I
comment
saw
real
that.
quick,
I
brother.
saw it when he played You Can't Stop the Rain. So it's just like I say, man, it's like some things need to be left in the past. I would much rather have and look around college for a young mind that's showing some success at defending these new schemes that we see today, be it the college ranks or the NFL ranks, because they're out there. You got some young defensive coordinators at maybe the FCS level that's showing some capabilities. You got some group of five schools somewhere. You got some assistants in the NFL that know something. It's just to find them, bring them in, identify them. And as a head coach, as a good head coach, especially an offensive minded head coach, and that's the thing about if you get a lane, if he gets to tout his defensive coordinator in the hiring process, in the interview process, that's probably something he would ask because he runs that type of a high tempo offense. How would you stop an offense like mine? And if they can break it down and give you the X's and O's and what they can do, then that tells you this person might be an option, for defensive position. What the previous comment? What it said? What our running game should improve. Look forward to Thad to run the rock. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. We got 2 games left, and the thing that worries me is them overrunning Rooster and hopefully, well, not hopefully, unfortunately something happening. We don't want that. JB, bro, I'm sorry. I'm mad, man. He messed up our season. Feel sorry for the kids not being coached up in the wrong position. Was ready for this year because no team in the ACC have better players than us.
Right.
All facts. And JB, I'm not just gonna say in the ACC. I'm gonna say a lot of the teams in the country. I mean, you go up and down and look at that top 25. Really look at that top 25. You got Georgia, who's obviously better. Alabama, who they showed us hands down they're better. But after them two, can you say Cincinnati has a better roster than Miami? I don't think so. I'm with Mac Rose as well out of Baylor. That's a guy I like. You see what they're doing. Can you say Michigan has a better roster than Miami? I don't think so. And even though we lost to them, I'm not going to say Michigan State has a better roster than Miami. That was just a product of horrible coaching. We had them, and we had an opportunity to come back against them. So when you look at the roster that we have, I think Miami has at least a top 10 roster, talent wise.
Oh, they do. There's no question about it. They do.
Yep.
I just want them to stay. I want them to stay homegrown though with this AD position. That's just
Yes.
me. I mean, for whatever reason, I just think that to get back to where we need to be at, I just want us to stay to keep it in house, man. Especially with the AD position. The coach,
Yes.
I'll be more, whatever. But the AD, I think it should be somebody that's a former Kane, a Gino Torretta, a Alonzo Highsmith, a anybody that's a former Kane, because we need somebody with the program that knows the culture. We do.
Yes.
Hey, mother, how you doing?
Miss English, how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, young Dolph. Yeah, rest in peace, the young Dolph.
Yeah. Just a break from football talk with young Dolph, man. I just want to, send prayers up to his family, man. I was kind of a lot of people didn't know young Dolph, and I was looking and I saw he was married. He had 2 kids. He gave back to the community. He had a lot of land, a lot of properties. He was very generous. He was very charitable. He wasn't the stereotypical, rapper situation.
Similar
There
to
he
you,
is.
too. What's
There he
up?
is. The artist formerly known as Hurricane T2Y. I've been watching you, boy. I saw what happened with that name. I saw what happened with you, bro.
What's up, similar to you? What's
What's up?
good?
What's up? What's up? But yeah, man. I just hate that he went out like that at a cookie shop, man, in his hometown, in
And it was
Memphis.
someone that he frequently visited too, man. You got to
Yes.
be more careful, man.
Yes.
Everybody.
I'm all for giving back to your community and doing for your community, but sometimes you got to do that from afar. You just can't go back to your community sometimes.
That's
But nah,
true.
man, back to football, man. Yeah, we got to lock down the AD position. This is gonna be, dude.
What's up, Chuck?
Manny did you wrong, bro. He really did. He really did.
Chuck, why?
I I was watching well for this week's Seminole T2Y's video, watching his channel, and I watched him when he was out in the streets, and man, he was hot. He was in his car, man, he was hot, and everything he was saying, man, I'm just like preach, preach, man. Let's see what Chuck
Chuck, what's
says. I
going
agree with
on?
Roster. With Roster, if Miami doesn't fix this fast, a lot of good, maybe great players will waste their years. Absolutely, absolutely,
That's what's
and
going. That's what's been going on since he been there.
yeah, and let me say this to the people that are sitting up here like that want to keep Manny talking about, oh, his players are finally playing. Manny has been here for 6 years. He has not been the head coach for 6 years, but he has been here for 6 years. Every defensive player on that side of the ball is his players. Yes, these freshmen were his, but guess what? Every last one, DJ Ivy, Gervin Hall, Corey Flagg, Bradley Jennings, Zach McCall, all them guys was Manny's guys. So for those that's going to say, give him a chance because he's playing his guys, stop it. Those are his guys. And how quickly we forget he was the assistant head coach under Mark Richt. So I don't think he ain't made some of those calls on the offensive side too as well. He was in those meetings when it came down to evaluating what guys they wanted out of high school. So when I see people saying, we need to keep Manny because you see what happens when he plays his players. We saw what happened when he played his players for the previous couple of years before these guys started coming in here. They were all his players.
Hmm. And the only reason why these young guys are playing is because why?
Injuries.
His guys ain't right. His guys were performing. He's trying to get a look now. He's trying to save his
Injuries.
job.
Yeah. He's trying to save his job. And he realizes that. I mean, the thing about it, I promise you, if the injury bug wouldn't have hit De'Aaron King and Cam and Bubba and all of them, I promise you, we wouldn't be 5-5 right now. He would have kept them older guys in there making the same mistakes. We'd probably be 3-7 right now, even 2-8.
So
Do we
I think
do
he
we retain
should.
T Rob? We
I
should. We
think he
absolutely should. T Rob got a raw deal this year. He got a raw
he
deal
did.
this year. Manny trash. Let me say. Well, you know what, JB? Joseph Bernard, you say it, and I'm gonna second it. I am
We've
with you,
been
brother.
saying it. We've been
Trash.
saying it.
Trash. Grade A waste management. Trash. So we'll see, man. Like I say, bro, they got a decision to make. I'm looking for, that timeline of events to take shape. I do believe the AD will be in place, and I think the evaluation will go down. Of course, I don't think Manny gets it. One other thing I want to say while I'm thinking
Hmm.
about it. If Alonzo Highsmith, and this is what I'm gonna keep my eyes on, if Alonzo Highsmith is given the AD position overall, or anybody else for that matter is given the AD position overall, then I'm pretty much all but locked in that Manny's probably gone. Now, if they decide to create a role for Alonzo Highsmith as like over football operations and still have an AD as well, that's going to lead me to believe one of two things. To have a person that's over football operations in conjunction with an AD, you're not going to do that if you get a guy like Mario or Lane. What's up, Kane City Cartel?
King
How you
City,
doing,
what's
brother?
up, boy?
What's happening? What's
How you
happening?
doing, big dog? What's up,
You're
brother?
not going to have a person over football operations if you're going to have a capable coach. Yeah, facts. Justin Fuente, he got his this week. So what will happen in that regard, in my opinion, you're going to either get Manny retained, because basically when you have somebody that's over football operations, that's basically a babysitter to keep you in check as a coach. So it's going to be Manny, or it's going to be somebody that's maybe not as high up on the totem pole of coaching. Somebody that Zoe's going to have to keep in line. Somebody that hopefully they'll do good and Zoe won't have to get involved. But if you have a bad string of events, games, whatever the case may be, that's when Zoe going to call you in the office and say, look, bro, and he'll tell them something, like he told them boys at Oklahoma back in the 80s, appreciate your brother Jay, appreciate your brother Jay. Because people tend to forget. The booster was previously going to pay Zoe's salary to be
Right.
in that position. And Manny didn't want that. Why?
It's,
Manny has an ego. And Manny wasn't going to be able to take kindly to Zoe getting going and putting that foot, breaking it off in his you know what. Because that's what was going to happen.
it's you talk, baby.
Thanks, Larry Frank. Preach.
So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that. If you get an outright athletic director, then you can pretty much look at a high
Hey, appreciate the
profile coach.
donation, brother. Thank
Shouts
you,
out,
brother.
brother Jay. Yeah. Outright
That's what
AD,
a lot of the
increased money budget. Yeah. Go ahead, D.
no, I was just saying that's what a lot of the guys were talking about last night, as far as just like what you were saying, the control factor and him not wanting the guys to be on the sidelines, and they were saying that it was the school that wasn't allowing it, and that's not true, because like a lot of the guys were stating, you see some of the current Alabama players acting like, you know, Miami used to be with the guys on the sideline, and Ray Lewis said it best, like they said. Ray Lewis said that Alabama is the new Miami, on how Miami used to be.
Yeah.
And that's
They
true.
are. They
The
are.
guys come back, you see them on the sidelines, and they were just saying the guys want to be on the sidelines with the players, but they're not allowed to be on the side and trying to motivate and want to help these kids, man. It's like this dude got to go, man. He don't want the guys there.
Right.
He don't
Right.
want them on the sidelines. He don't want them around the team for whatever reason. You know, it's,
It's
it's
a
crazy.
it's a shame because I forgot who said. I think it was on the special with Ray Lewis and Reggie Wayne and Ed Reed. When Jimmy Johnson came on, when they were saying that the U is a fraternity. The U is not just a team; it's a fraternity. And think about that. Think about the college fraternities.
Oh, this one real quick there.
No.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Answer. You go ahead and answer. I'm gonna answer in a second.
All right, all right. They were saying that the U is a fraternity. Think back to college. Think back to the college experience when you saw all of the frats and the sororities. What did you see? You saw that current group of members of that fraternity. If you see the alphas or the deltas or sigmas or whoever, you see that current group. But what happens over time? That group would graduate and leave, but they would come back and support and mold the next generation. And that's what you need at Miami. That's what you see. That's what these guys want to do. The guys that laid the foundation, Zoe, Highsmith, Toretta, Lamar Thomas. I mean, it transcends from the 80s to the 90s
Yeah.
to the
Yeah. Eddie
2000s.
Brown. Yeah. Purple all
Every
those
generation,
guys. Yeah.
every last one of them. And guess what? Who do you have right now from the last 5 to 7 years that's going to come back and be the mentor or the idol that the kids that are sophomores and juniors right now can look in high school can look up to? You don't have that.
Nope.
You always had that. And guess what? 30 for 30s are for the fans or for us. These kids
Hmm.
right now in high school don't know nothing about 2001
And
because
they
they
don't. That's
wasn't
what they were
born.
saying. And that's what they were saying. Like the kids today, they don't know about them because they ain't allowed to come back so that they can tell them who they are. You
Right,
know, it's amazing, man.
right.
Similar, similar to CY two.
It's sad. It's kind of like you're a Raiders fan. I'm a Steelers fan. Okay, I can go as far back as what I remember seeing. I'm 44 years old. I can't tell you about those Steelers teams of the 70s. I was born in 77.
Right.
All I can do is go back and look at film and look at documentaries of how great they were. I don't know nothing about firsthand how great the steel curtain defense was in the 70s.
Right.
Same thing with these kids today. They can
Yeah.
only look at publications of Michael Irvin and company from the 80s. They can look at the 90s teams. They can look at 2001. They don't know like we know. So, in a way, you need to have, at least if you've got the alumni coming back, you've got NFL Hall of Famers, you got Super Bowl champions, you got Miami Hurricane legends. You may not know them, but if all of these guys are coming back having accomplished all of this stuff as a unit, that's
Good point, Chuck.
inspiration. Al
Great
Golden
point.
and Manny was intimidated by former players because they know they was doing foolishness. Absolutely. And they would have called him out on it. They would have called him out. Manny's ego would have been bruised as soon as he went on Twitter.
Similar to CY two. I wish I could, bro. But unfortunately, I got to get back home tomorrow. I'll be leaving in the morning. And shout out to X, man. X invited me to the tailgate. X say, man, he got this big tailgate going on down here tomorrow, man. But I wish I could go, man. But I got to get back to Atlanta, man. So shout out to X, man. I wish I could be there, man. I'm not gonna be able to make it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to see the guys. What you say, Kansas City? These kids want to
Facts.
win and get to the NFL. The next is a bonus. Just
Facts.
could have said it no better, man.
Facts. And the thing about the legacy, you can use the legacy of the players of the past as a springboard and motivation to these kids and show them, say, look, man, you do what you do, you the next generation. Y'all gonna be the ones around here mentoring the next generation that's in middle school right now. I mean,
And that's what the guys were talking about last night in the round table, man. It was just unreal, man. Like these guys really, really want to see the program get back to what it used to be. If they were passionate about wanting to help, it
yes,
wasn't like they were trying to debo the situation. They were saying, "Call us, tell us what you need us to do. What can we do?" I
they
mean,
just
you
want
got
to
the
help.
guys saying for free. Brett Rumberg said, if I can call all of those guys, Ed Reed, I can call any one of these guys. Earl Little was there last night. Shout out to Earl Little. Jesse Armstead, a fool. Shout out to Jesse Armstead.
Yeah,
But all of them guys, man, like they really, really want to see the program get back up. And they were like, they can call any one of those guys, they teammates, man, and they'll
yeah,
be there. They'll be there. They just want to know how can they help. So you got the guys wanting to come by. Reach out to them. Stop being bullheaded, man, and reach out to the players, man, and let's get the program back up to par. Really. And then you got these 5 stars that's going to be down there tomorrow at the game. I think Bassane and Stewart are supposed to be there tomorrow. That's why I'm kind of, I'm with Cuban Kane. Like, hurry up and get him out of here, man, because I don't know if he even cares about trying to recruit anymore. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know if he's going to be there or not. So,
yeah.
I mean, what's his mind state, like you say, Larry Frank? I mean, do he even care? I mean, you got these guys that's coming to the school tomorrow, man. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It
Facts,
really
Kansas City.
is. Teams like
Facts.
God. Every kid from the projects wanted to be a Kane, and that's true. I remember Jesse Armstead coming to my small town, Avon Park, Florida, about as big as this hotel room that I'm in. And
Hmm.
man, we couldn't, Dexter Sigler, like he's from where I'm from, and him and Jesse Armstead, they played together. They were roommates, and when Dexter brought him home one weekend, and we were all just excited. You know what I'm saying? Like Dexter already a god in Avon Park, but I mean, when he bought Jesse too, man, it was like we was like, man, everybody wanted to go play for Miami. We were happy as little kids, So it's true,
Yeah. Same
Go,
thing with me down here in Louisiana, man. When listen, Ed Reed, and he was after me in school, but Ed Reed, Reggie Wayne, old boy from Shaw, he played on the '91 team. Patrick Riley,
okay.
defensive lineman. You know, anybody from Louisiana that went to Miami, I was overly excited because you know how it is. We rep our city, we rep our hoods, we rep where we from.
Right.
And when I seen somebody from here in the boot going to Miami, I'm like, that's a Louisiana boy right there that's representing. And that's what it was. And it's the same thing down here. Like what Kansas City said, same thing for me down here, man. You couldn't mess with Miami back in the day. Michael Barrow made me wear that big donut on my shoulder. Yes.
Kansas City,
Yes.
you had to sit up there, Kansas City. Hey, but Kansas City,
Like
back in the
Brian
day,
Cox.
you know what's crazy? You wanted the big pass back in the day, though, Larry Frank, because it made you look big. But
Yeah.
as you got older, when the equipment started to come more, modern, it was like, man, the big old pad wasn't doing nothing but slowing me down.
Slow you down, man. That's all it do. That's all it do,
Yeah.
man. You can't make no form tackle because, like I say, man, here you is in the huddle trying to adjust that thing, man. God, hey, man, fix me up, man, fix me up. Like, man, you miss me with all that, man.
Right? That's crazy.
Which
That's
mom
crazy.
said? Did you talk about the What is that? GPU? What's that?
What is GPU? I don't know what I'm talking about. Who is GPU, mom? Who is that? Horse collar.
Oh man, yeah,
Right.
yeah, man, yeah. You just man, facts,
I know, right? You
facts,
couldn't move. You couldn't
facts,
move.
facts.
You was around with the big old pads on, looking like stick men, man, with the big old shoulder pads on, man. And now they got the pads, man. They just small and everything now, man.
Remember,
It's crazy.
Remember that episode of Sanford and Son when Fred had whiplash and he was up there, he doing like this. You
Right,
can't turn your neck. That's how you
right.
was with that thing.
That's how you was. That's how you was, man. Kansas
Yeah,
City, boy, you
bro.
about to make some memories, man. For real,
Yes,
bro. That's
sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir. Like everybody wanted to be Brian Cox, boy. Had that big old neck roll back
You
there,
know, yup.
man. You know,
And Zach Thomas. Oh, Zach Thomas.
oh
He used
Lord
to
have
wear it
mercy.
too.
You literally looking like one of the monsters, man. You just up here like this, man. That ain't gonna work, dog.
What time to kick off tomorrow, man? It's a 7:30 game, man.
7:30 on the ACC network.
7:30 ACC Network, man. Tomorrow, man. Like you say, I just want to see these kids finish strong. I just want
Yeah.
to see them compete. I want to see them put on the show, man. Like I say, because we got those. We need those recruits. I don't care what nobody say. We
Well,
need
what I
those
was
recruits.
seeing, Basaint is gonna be there. This is gonna be. Did y'all talk about the guy? Y'all want to put his name up?
Who you
Who,
talking about? You need.
who is
I don't
that?
know who you talking. I don't know who you talking about, mom.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about.
Brian Cox, recliner seat.
Hey, he had a big one.
Yeah. But he backed it up. He backed it up with his gameplay, man, and his attitude, man. Brian Cox was like, man, he was something serious. Turn the TV on at the game. We looking to see some real football, man. He got me out every Saturday with me too. Me too. Me too. I'm
Hey,
the
you know
same
that's
way.
funny. That's funny, Joseph, because the guys were saying Brett Rumberg and a lot of the guys were saying, man, they just hate to even turn the TV on Saturday because, like, man, who we about to struggle with this week? With?
Yes.
And then they feel just like we feel. They're like, because we should be winning these games, man. They were like, it's almost like they dread getting up on Saturday because it's like, who are we gonna either struggle with or who are we gonna lose to this week?
It ain't
All those
fun no
guys are
more.
saying this, man.
It ain't fun no more. And the thing about it is, if it ain't fun for us as fans, is it fun for the players?
Mm-hmm.
Green and
Mm-hmm.
white uniforms. Mm. And it's senior day tomorrow too. So they'll be going out. It'll be their last game. So maybe they'll give one good last effort, at home, last game at the Rock for them. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, man. I'm just gonna, like I say, I'm gonna watch it to see the developments. I'm just looking to see how, I'm just looking to see how everything turns out. Not so much more looking for the victory. I'm hoping for the victory, and I'm just hoping we can win. I want to see the body language of the players. I want to see the um, the approach from Manny. I want to see that.
Tell him
So
similar to TY2, get off our Lakers, man. I tell you, we look bad though, similar to TY2. We look bad, bro. We
yeah,
look
y'all
bad
look
after this.
horrible.
We're playing Boston right now. Right after this, man, I'm about to watch these jokers. What the score is right now? I can't watch it right now because we on the show, man. But we look terrible. What's
Let
they
me
can't
let
sit
me
it?
get it.
Lamar
Let me
Thomas
get it up.
always Cookman made me want to do a bike flip in the end zone. I couldn't even flip. They did, man. They did. You were just hyped, man, to to watch these guys, man. Like, May today, what's going on, big dog? There you go with that Heat Nation, man. I ain't messing with you, May today,
You,
305. What's
y'all up by
good?
one at halftime. Y'all up
You
1 point at
and
halftime,
I tell you,
61-60.
we up right now.
At halftime, 61-60. So y'all up by a point.
Okay. Okay. Just Bernard, bro, to be honest, I never walk away from a game, but this I can't take. Man, it slap.
Yeah.
Hey, it's hard, bro. I mean, ain't nobody ignore your Laker message, man. We just didn't keep it up that long. That's all. I just didn't keep it up that long. I didn't know. I put it up.
Back,
Man,
we used to get lots of recruits out of
Mercedes.
Belgrade and Pahokee. That would be some fast as lightning. What happened? Why we don't go to those places anymore? You know what, Jeffrey O'Neal? I mean,
You wrong too.
I'm not from down there, so I don't know that
You
area like
wrong too.
talking about. But
That's right by
it
me. That's 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes south of me on 27, Highway
Belgrade.
27.
I've heard of it from people. I've read people.
That's
People from down
Edgerrin
there.
James them land. Yeah, that's all them boys. That's the muck.
Okay.
That's what we call it. The muck.
November 27, Maiden Day. You and Cuban Kane, y'all gonna take a L November 27th. Y'all taking an L. Y'all taking
I
an
mean, they
L.
can't
See
talk
red.
anyway, man. We already done beat the Heat this year, man. We already beat you guys. You know, like I said, y'all a regular season team. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing in the playoff.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Absolutely nothing.
That's all y'all is. That's all y'all is. Y'all ain't nothing but the backup dancers. Y'all like Tupac when he was with Digital
Look at me
Underground. That's
today.
all y'all is.
Man today. Y'all ain't know about the regular season team, man today. You already
That's
know.
it.
I told you what's coming out the East, man. Only thing I see over there, I see Philly. I see Brooklyn if Kyrie ever make up his mind if he want to come back. And right now, man, Bulls, man, the Bulls doing their thing, man. And
Yeah.
Milwaukee. That's it, man.
We
Y'all might be an 8 seed, maybe,
we up and down
maybe.
a little bit right now, but that's cool. I mean, we got a little injury here and there, but you don't want to see Zach LaVine and your boy DeMar DeRozan. You don't want them two to be playing at a top level together now. You don't
Hold
want
on, man.
that.
See, Larry Frank, man. He talking about his Bulls a lot because he want me to go in and say something, man. Look, Larry Frank jumped on me. I got to go in and give him his props, okay? He jumped on me earlier this week. See,
I told you. Told you I was
look
gonna
at
get
him.
my round back.
But he ain't going nowhere neither though. His Bulls ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that
I
neither,
bet
man.
you we go
I
further
got
than them Lakers.
what? You think we gonna run?
I bet
But
you we go further than them
me and him.
Lakers.
But you know me and him finna make some bets, y'all. Y'all already know. Oh, boy. Oh, y'all hear him, y'all? Y'all hear him, boy. He finna do some of his boys, y'all.
I'm
He
gonna
finna
tell
do
you. I'm
some
gonna
of his
tell you.
boys.
I'm gonna tell you like Snoop Dogg. How Snoop Dogg said, "I said what I said."
Lady Day, I got you an AC, Lady Day. You know you my gato, man, but I'm just saying, man. Y'all a regular season team, Lady Day.
Yeah, man.
I probably
Miami
I
ain't
give you
no
a seven
threat.
seed, Lady Day. I give you a 7 seed. I give you a
Ain't no
7 seed,
threat.
big dog.
Them
You
boys,
said
them
ain't no
boys gonna
threat.
be in the lower half by the All Star break.
You got a better coach than the Lakers. Who, Aaron?
Y'all just got a better record like 2 days ago, man. The
They
Bulls was ahead of y'all just a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah, before I forget, Utah family on Monday night recap show. I ask, please, that everybody be on their best behavior when you call in. I think I told you guys last week. Um, we're gonna start putting some stuff on the radio. So I'm gonna need it to be clean when you guys call in, man. Just for like, Monday. I let y'all know when it's gonna be radio nights or whatever the case may be. We're gonna be over the airways. So I ask that when you call in, I'll remind y'all too. On Monday night,
Well,
I'm gonna try to go ahead.
Devin, not to cut you off, but I don't
Mhm.
think you made the formal announcement. They might be out of the loop. I think you hinted at it, but I don't think you made the
Oh, I
formal
did.
announcement. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting old, man. Like Larry said, man, we middle aged, man. I'm losing a lot, man. Y'all already see how this going, but my
that's why I
bad.
wear a hat.
But you know, ball here, so it don't matter now, man. It's
Me
just me and
too.
right
That's
here.
why I wear.
But no, man, I think I was telling you guys that our show, your show, the People Show, you talk. We're gonna be on some nights on the radio. So we're gonna be recording the show and it's gonna be playing on the radio certain nights. So I want to say thank you to all of you guys. I want to give y'all a round of applause for that because you guys make this possible. Where we get over 2,000 views, sometimes up to 18,000 views, sometimes of the show. And because of you guys, y'all made this possible. And a lot of you guys been down since day one, and I want to say thank you. But we definitely our show will be on radio some nights, man. So I'll let you guys know the stations that it's going to be broadcasted on. But like I say, I'll be doing the recording, and then we're going to be having it played on different radio stations. So again, I humbly thank all of you guys. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. That's for me, Larry Frank. You want to go ahead and tell you talk family thank you. You can go ahead and do your thing as well.
Oh man, let me tell you something, bro. When you got a family like this family right here, that's where all
Lady
of this
Day,
good stuff and all these blessings just feel so much better. So, like I said, I'm just happy to have been welcomed into this family.
look at Jo. Look at Jo. I didn't cut you off. Go ahead, though. Look at
Put
Jo.
Bam stats on the radio. Man, miss me with that. The main thing I want to say though, for my usual suspects, I ain't gonna call nobody out. No
Hey,
cussing.
did it. Mama, we made it. We did it, Kansas City.
No
I
cussing.
appreciate
No
you, boss.
cussing.
I love you, boy.
But
Appreciate you, Kansas City Cartel.
nah, bro, real talk. All jokes aside, man. I appreciate being brought in here to be where I'm at. Having in the beginning from day one, in the comments. And like I say, I took an instant liking to the platform. I took an instant liking to the overall mechanics of the show and what it brought, the genuineness of it. You know what I'm saying? Just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Just talking and chopping it up about whatever it is. And like I say, man, for me, I'm just tell a personal story. Y'all know I'm long-winded. I don't want to talk too long, but
No,
I'm just,
you good.
I just want to just from a personal standpoint, you know, I got 3 kids, and like I say, I just got one son. I got 2 daughters. Well, on my Friday nights, my son was playing ball. Well, he graduated. He moved on, and then my baby girl was a cheerleader. She just graduated last year. So I mean, at the end of the day, guess what? I'm at the point in life where I need something to do, and with football being gone from me, with right now till I get the grandkids and all of that. Which, like I say, by the way, I have one on the way. My oldest one, I yes, Larry Frank gonna be a pawpaw. Check that out. So I ain't ready for that. But it's just the idea, man, to be able to have a platform and a place to be on Friday night, the fellowship, and it don't matter like we leaning on each other, and what's going on with the negativity, and then when we winning, we feeling good. It's just we family to have a
Mm-hmm.
family atmosphere. And like I
Mm-hmm.
say, man, it means the world to me, man. Like I can't say it enough, man. When my dad passed a couple of years ago, y'all was there for me. Y'all helped me get through that. I was able to cope with that in big part because of the family. So, like I say, man, to have your family there
Thank
with
you,
you
Maiden Day. Love you,
for an
brother.
accomplishment like this is very major, man. And like I say, man, just loving this ride we on, man, and we just gonna see where this ride gonna take us.
That's what's up, man. And I want to thank you too, cause from day one you was with me when I first started doing this, and I appreciate you, man, being there with me from day one. And it's
Absolutely.
crazy. Like you guys say, we're gonna continue to grow. When I first started doing this, like I told y'all, it's the people show. I never intended to get on here, and I didn't want to talk the whole show. I wanted to give the people a voice, and that's why I started doing it. And like I say, I enjoy you guys calling in. I enjoy your comments. I'm gonna put each and every last one of your comments, like I always tell you, whether it's good or bad, whether you agree to disagree. That's a genuine show. Cuban came in, you talk about this all the time. I mean, you talked about this earlier, and we only getting started, man. Like I told you guys, we're gonna have different shows coming up pretty soon. It's gonna be a all sports night to where you guys can talk about y'all sorry ass heat. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops, let me say something.
Get it out the
I
way
got to
now,
start
because you
practicing.
can't do it
Hey,
Monday.
Casey, let me censor right now. Let me start practicing. But when they can talk about their sorry heat and everything, man. So it's a lot to come. Got a lot of stuff in the making, man. Me and Frank talking about doing some different things. So you guys, man, I ask that you continue to support, and I'm gonna keep on doing what we can, man, to make the show better. So shout out, man, too, man, to my producer, Mr. King Judge, man, for making this happen.
Production in the building.
He's been with me since day one. He engineered the show, and I want to give him like I said, great job, man, since you've been on the show. I appreciate you, man. Keep up the good work. They love you. I get all of the emails from you. Everybody, love you, bro. So thank you
Thank
for
you.
being a
Thank
wonderful person, friend,
you.
and
Appreciate you.
everything you bring to the show. I love you, bro. Sherry Lewis, what's
Appreciate
up? That's my cousin. Atlanta in the house. I'll be back tomorrow, cuz.
you. Can't stop. Can't
Can I sing it
stop.
like Streeter? I
Oh,
can't sing it like Streeter sing.
you can't stop the rain.
Streeter stupid. Hey, Kane City. I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna have something where y'all can talk about the sorry Heat, Kane City. You know I love you, though, bro. You know I'ma always get y'all here, but you Heat fan, man. You regular season team Heat fan.
Hey, man. Hey, shouts out to Kansas City, man. Kansas City told me get my singles ready, do like Papa and this and that. Let me tell you something. My daddy dead and gone, but I watched him with mine. So guess what? He gonna be watching me in spirit. I'm outdoing because I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it, bro. I'm bringing it.
JB,
I'm
I'm
gonna,
gonna
I'm gonna,
tell
I'm
you,
gonna have my
hey,
little grandbaby with the little Miami onesie and all of that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn that baby into a Hurricane fan. I gotta mold him and raise him right. Ain't gonna be no LSU on my grandbaby. Oh no.
I'm in Atlanta, man. Joseph Bernard. Where you at, JB? I'm on the west side of Atlanta, man. I'm down in Florida right now, man. Like I say, I was at the was at the round table. Thank you, cuz. I was at the round table last night with the former players, and just watching those guys, man, talk about certain stuff that's going on with the program, the way they want to see the program get back to where it used to be. Guys just gave all type of ideas, and they were passionate about trying to see the university get back to where it used to be. But South Carolina, what part? What part of South Carolina you in, man? Aiken, Columbia, where you at? I be in Aiken a lot too, man. I got some family that stay in Aiken, South Carolina.
Joseph
Sick,
Bernard
man.
be all over the world, man. He be all
Yeah,
over.
man. JB that guy, man. You know, JB big time.
Yeah. Appreciate
Hey,
you,
man,
Sigmund.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
And thank you for your support. Day one, too. Excuse me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. You talk family, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. We love y'all, man. We love you. Y'all coming back?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody come back to the first round.
Oh, Spartanburg. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know where Spartanburg at. I got a
And,
classmate that lives up in Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's
and
what's
real
up.
quick, special shout out to T2Y, man. T2Y is another OG. You know what I'm saying? I watch his channel as well. He be giving out some good stuff, good entertainment, man. Appreciate you for blessing us with your presence tonight, T2Y, man. Good to see you, man. I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan.
T2Y. What's up, big dog? How you doing? That's what's up, man. Go ahead and give your departing words, man. I'm out of here early, man. Back up to Atlanta at 3 a.m. So I'm finna get ready and get out of here
Ooh,
tonight. Yeah, man, I gotta get back, bro, man. So
pulling
you can
pulling
go
one of
ahead.
my numbers, getting up before the chickens start cackling. I see you.
I
I
am,
see you.
bro. I am, bro. I am, man.
Look, man, I'm gonna just go ahead on and put it out like this, man. I want to shout out
What's up,
everybody, all
Darnell?
the Utah
How you
family,
doing?
A-Rod of Dwayne Johnson, athletic director. I tell you what, if The Rock walk up in there for a pregame speech, I bet you them boys will be hyped up because hey, I love to hear one of them. But
He ain't gonna ask me if they smell what he cooking, huh?
yeah, yeah, you probably tell he said, Manny Diaz, you can take that football and shove it straight. You know
And your candy. Let me stop.
the yeah. But now, man, real talk, all jokes aside, man, shouts out to everybody.
Thank you, Unc. Love you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate it,
Yes,
Unc.
sir. Yes,
Thank you very
sir.
much. Appreciate it,
Shout,
Uncle George.
Shouts out to everybody, man. Like I say, man, y'all make it happen. I enjoy interacting with you guys via the chat, via the phone calls when y'all be calling in, man. Nothing but love for all of y'all. Nothing but love for you, D. You my brother. You know what I'm saying? And all y'all my family. Shouts out, man. And listen, Mondays and Fridays are so
No
much fun.
problem.
So much fun.
Thank you, brother, for the donation, man. I really
Yes,
appreciate it.
sir.
Thank
All
you.
right, T2Y. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'll be
Go
on
ahead,
it. I'll
brother.
be watching you. I'll be watching you. Nah, man, that's all I got. I'm just giving thanks to the family and all of that, man. Just shouting them out, man. And
You
just
already
thanking them.
know,
And
Maiden
it
Dave.
is
You know
what it
I
is.
got.
Yep.
You already know. Love you, brother. You already know what it is. For
Appreciate you,
sure.
Maiden Day.
Up with you too,
Appreciate you.
big dog. Okay, my bad. Can't say that I got you. Yeah, I've been asking you to hit me in that email anyway. Here, come. I'm about to put it up. Like I say, you guys, shoot me your email. Y'all want y'all score predictions too. Let me put it up real
Oh,
quick.
yeah. T2Y did ask what our predictions was. I'm going to go ahead on and give mine real quick. I think it's going to be a low scoring affair. And when I say low, I'm talking about Miami will probably get in that high 20 range. I think they'll
Okay.
find a way to win because we got more talent. So I'm gonna go Miami 28, Virginia Tech 24.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 30-21. 30-21 Miami. That's what I'm gonna go. 30-21. Let me go ahead and
Cool.
run through some of these comments before we get out of here. Hey Flo, what up, man? Thought you were gonna holler at me. And I told Frank. Oh, I told Flo what you said too. Let me put
Oh,
up
you
Flo's.
told him? Yeah,
Yeah.
Flo. I told
Flo
I
say,
told I told
Flo
Devin.
look
I
me.
said, man, when you see Flo, tell Flo I want my hats, man.
Let me tell you how he looked at me when I told him though, but I know he in the camera. Oh, let me tell you how he looked at me. So Flo was chilling. Me and Flo was chilling last night. I say, Flo, man. I say, Frank say, man, he wants some of them hats, man. Flo say, D, you know how Flo be looking. D,
Yeah.
tell him I got it, man.
Yeah, I can see him saying it. I can see him
But hey,
saying
hey,
it.
hey, hey, Flo say, D, tell him I got him, brother. I got it.
Yeah,
Wow. Flo, what up, man? What it do, Flo?
definitely.
Oh, yeah, be dying laughing, but Flo, wow, man. Flo,
Yeah.
man, what it do, man? What
Yes,
it do, man?
sir.
Hey,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Like I said, man, Monday. We're gonna do the post game show. Y'all already know 8 o'clock. Best behavior, y'all. Best behavior. Y'all already know, man. Best behavior. We gotta record. So everybody, enjoy your weekend. You can get your U-Talk gear too. Let me put that bike up, man, at utalksportshow.com. But say, you say phone the trip back and some. I don't know, Unc. I don't understand that, but now, let me put the website up. You talk merch right here. You talk sports show. UTalkSportsShow.com. That's where you guys can get your U Talk merch from, man. All of it's everything. Just go ahead and check out the website. I ain't even finna run through all of the stuff that's on there. And I appreciate all the support, all of you guys that shop on the website, that buy the merchandise, the apparel. Thank you guys, man. Shout out to Lashonda Blue. Shout out to Christina. Shout out to all the girls that have been buying the U Talk the women's workout gear. Thank all of you. Thank all of the ladies. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. Like I said, I'm gonna keep on putting merchandise out. We're gonna keep on doing what we do over here, man, at U Talk, man. Love everybody. This is the email. I'm gonna show it one more time. I'll let it sit here for about 5 seconds. You guys can send your score predictions in. And whoever comes the closest, like I said, I'm gonna send you out a hoodie. Put your size and go ahead and put your shipping information in there as well. So I don't have to, keep asking you guys for the shipping address and everything. It'll already be in there. So if you win, I'm just gonna send it out. And sometimes I just send stuff just because. So go ahead and send me your information. Put your name down too, man. Some of y'all I don't know who you are by your real name. So once you got in the chat, just let me know who you are, so I know who I'm talking to, man. Until I'm able to familiarize everybody with who is who. So I appreciate everything. Larry, Frank, you about ready to get out of here tonight, brother? Get ready for these K's tomorrow.
I'm ready. I just want to tell you real quick before we get out of here, man. Make sure Cuban Kane and Jeffrey O'Neal and them send them a Lakers hat when you send them some when you send them their hoodies and stuff like that. Put a Lakers mask up in there,
Thank you,
and
Unc. I
I'm gonna get you
appreciate
some Bull stuff too.
who.
You,
No, I don't want none of that. I will, Unc, man. I'm out of here in the morning. I'll call you, man, when I make it back home, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Jay Blaze, I'm finna holler at you if you got a minute when I get off.
much love.
Um, love you, brother. Praying for you, you know already. Okay, okay. I appreciate that, Maiden Day. You already know, brother. Love you, man. Thank you so much, man, for your support always. Philip D. Kane, what it do? But this my first time tuning in. What's good, Kane? Hey, we appreciate you, big dog. Thank you, man, for subscribing.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you for
Thank you,
tuning
sir.
in. Love you, brother. Thank you so much, man, for your support. Call in sometime and holler at us too. Monday night, if you're not doing anything, we coming back live Monday night for the post game, Virginia Tech Miami game, 8 o'clock p.m. So hopefully we'll hear from you Monday night, Philip DeCane. Thank you, brother. Cuban Kane had to go further than and have fun with.
This fool here.
Yes, that.
This fool here. Let me tell you something, bro.
I'm not messing with it, man.
Hey, that's my dog. Cause like I say, even if I don't keep up with what's happening, I know
I ain't
Miami
messing with it.
wins because he will send me a text. Cuban can't be texting me. You know, all I can do is laugh. Cause when I see Cuban
Hey,
come across, I'm like, oh man, Miami must have won.
Josh Ayers, boy, you already know what it is, man. Everybody, you guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love you guys. Y'all stay safe, be blessed. Um, Monday night, we're by Go Canes. Tomorrow, 7:30 ACC Network. Post game recap show, Monday night, 8 o'clock. So, y'all know how we start every show, and y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no us, and it ain't no y'all, and it ain't no people show without everybody, without you, baby. We love you. Everybody take care. Be safe. See you Monday night. Love you guys.
Peace.
It's Utah.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk, baby.